From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium, a Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Don Sutton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now into the box, Ozzie Smith. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ozzie Smith.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Lou Brock. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Smith on at first, nobody out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third,
Next to dig in, Michael Lee. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch.
Ball.
Runner at first here, one man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Mark McGuire.
The first baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
11.
2 out here and a runner at second. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate here is Jackie Robinson. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
On the run is Brock. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So next to bat will be Chris Taylor. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker,
No
0-1.
ball. One strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is true.
Stepping in next, Mike Piazza. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Arenado, the former Colorado Rocky, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-1.
No. Ball. 3 balls.
1 out, nobody on. And he
Ball
misses
four.
here
Take
for
your base.
ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball down.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 is a bunt attempt, but he can't get any wood on it.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
That's a foul ball. He's out.
Ready now is Ozzie Smith. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
With that base running
One
threat
ball,
on first
no
base,
strike.
man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Snyder.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
No.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. The windup and the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little long.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Lou Brock. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Full count.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Michael Lee. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone!
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
To the plate now, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch.
No.
You know, I kind of see why his
3 balls,
ERA is
1
so
strike.
high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. And he is in there. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Set with the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in will be Mookie Betts, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Sutton.
So stepping in is Don Sutton. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now back.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Tommy Edman.
Now here's the first offering. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting off.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith, as this is grounded foul off to the left. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, 1 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Next to hit, Lou Brock. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Edman rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Flaherty on second. Brock is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 25, Mark McGuire.
Now to the plate, here is Mark McGuire, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third, 2 away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Walker Buehler answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Walker Buehler.
Yadier Molina will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside in a full count, 3 and 2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
From the belt, the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
The third baseman, Chris.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
11.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Or that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two and one to Piazza. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Duke Snider. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0.
No.
Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the first offering.
Inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. No one on with 1 down. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Buehler is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Tommy Edman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just got a piece to the right side. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 2-2 one more time.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he looks
That's
at
the
one
ball.
that
Take your
misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Now it'll be Jack Flaherty. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. The throw to Robinson. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did we get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lined hard toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75.
No. Ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. The next 3-2. misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
No left
after
fielder.
that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Miles Michaelis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. A.J. Pollock will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Seager at second. Muncy at first with no outs. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up, Mookie Betts worked a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Albert Pujols will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Albert Pujols.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pujols is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Lifted down the line in left. Brock's in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly, as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
One of
Now
the things you want to do as an
baseman,
offense, right, is stay
Jackie
fundamental and keep pushing. A great
Robinson.
job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding in is Jackie Robinson. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
No.
Now the 1-0. It's taken, strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
Down low.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's
Now
questioning his
catcher.
decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mike Piazza trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Duke Snider. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. He is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 5 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front 4-3. Julio Urias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Dodgers, number 8, Julio Urias.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. set. Here it comes.
Ah!
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 0-2 home.
Ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Pitch popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock singled homer run in his last time up. First delivery to him.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Now another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Michael Lee steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Stepping in once again is Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Corey Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Michaelis in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire.
The first baseman, Mark McGwire.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pollock. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
0-2, here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Ball, let's down.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Ball, no.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Ball four.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So now here is Tommy Edman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Molina over at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out in the inning. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 taken. The fastball clips the inside black. comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1 ball, 1
He'll be
strike.
fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
So 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Up next, Jackie Robinson singled last time up. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Third baseman, number 3, Chris
Daniel Ponce de Leon takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over. Fastball well outside.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to hit is Mike Piazza, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
No strike.
The 1-0.
Playing 11.
skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, number 1.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Playing 11.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Lou Brock. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something
2 balls,
else?
2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive. He's got it. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes.
Off the plate.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. O'Neill looks up. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's Corey Seager. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Lee will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping up is Max Muncy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. O'Neill looks up. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a one-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Gallegos enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 66. Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. Dodgers out in front, 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So here is Mark McGuire. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to stand in is Yadier Molina. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
Next up is Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
That's a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Scott Alexander gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Eric Gagne earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.